over here on Park Drive. So they towed this vehicle. I'm not too sure why. It says toll zone during snow emergency artery, resident permit parking, street sweeping. I'm not too sure why they're gonna tow it, but just want to see.
In the lobby now, okay.
I don't know if there's any. Now I don't know what these DCR tickets are for. A lot of them, they put these tickets on these cars, and I'm not too sure what they're for. They try to enforce City of Boston regulations, and unfortunately, resident parking only, it says. They've been giving a lot of these tickets out, and some people actually are residents, so I'm not too sure what's that all about. A few people have received those tickets, and they actually were residents, so I'm not too sure how they enforce that. I don't know if that's a towable offense though. If you have a resident, I don't know, that's not a towable offense, is it? I'm gonna find out. I don't think it is. We're gonna look into that. So if they towed a vehicle because of a non-resident sticker, we're gonna find out if that's on the city, if that's permitted by the city. Because it says Fenway, Kenmore residents permit parking only. So that means the city of Boston should be enforcing that. It shouldn't be DCR, whatever you call it. How do you enforce it? Yeah, that's interesting. Gotta find out what's their take on that one. We'll hang around and see if he tows it or what's the process. He took pictures of it. So I'm assuming if you took pictures of it, it means you're going to tow it. Otherwise, why are you taking pictures of it? Well, he took off, so he's over there. I still want to know why he took pictures of the vehicle then. That's interesting. Maybe I scared him away, I don't know. But it'd be interesting if he was to tow this vehicle, what would be the reason why he was towing it? Or maybe that, it's interesting. Maybe we might be onto something there. Let's read that ticket one more time to make sure we have it right. $30. Resident parking only. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's more to it than what meets the eye. That's interesting. Because he definitely took pictures of it, and he was ready. He was lining it up as if he was going to tow it. I should have hung back a little bit longer to see if he was going to actually tow it. I don't see a resident sticker, so it's justifiable giving the resident sticker, well, non-resident sticker, because I don't think it has one. At least I don't see one anyway. And it should be on the passenger side. Usually they tell you to put it in the rear window or the rear passenger window. That's usually where it should be mounted. It helps to know these things.
5463.
Like this one here has a rear window. That's where they want them either the rear right or rear window right. Looks like they're towing they may be towing another car over there too. Might have to go check that one out. Like I said, I'm not too sure why they're towing these vehicles. I don't think that a non-resident sticker is a towable offense. So that's interesting to know why they're actually towing the vehicles. There could be It could be something that's may not be legal. Because it's not street cleaning. So other than, so you're finding the person and you're towing the vehicle at the same time. So that could be a issue. We got to speak with our DOT and see if that's in the city of Boston as well. That may be something that we're not too familiar with. Like this pickup truck looks like it's being towed right now. I'm not too sure why, but let's go down and investigate. I'm not too sure why they're towing vehicles. Oh, they could be stealing vehicles. You never know. This one was parked close to the hydrant, but we're gonna find out what's their stand on that. Because there was no police officer present. There's a U-Haul truck being towed as well. So this could be a racket going on here. We're not too sure. We're gonna have to check into that and find out what's going on. They're towing a lot of vehicles while people are either moving or at the Sox game. Let's see if he could ask me. Let's find out what he says. Hey, did you guys have a contract with DCR? You guys have a contract with DCR?
We have a contract with the state police.
The state police? So it's DCR that's giving the tickets?
Well, it's the state troopers that are giving them, but it falls under the DCR because it's the Department of Conservatives and Recreation.
Uh-huh.
And that's who they used to be many, many years
So
ago.
who authorized the toll? Is the state police or DC? So state police authorizes the toll, and DCR gives out the tickets.
Well, the trooper does, but it's,
So the troopers giving out DCR tickets.
Well, that's what it says on it.
Yeah.
It says Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
That's interesting though.
Yeah.
So,
It's
but
the DCR roadway.
So under
I think that people don't get confused, like with like a City of Boston ticket, so people probably don't think it's the City of Boston and try to go on the website to pay.
Yeah. But the problem is though, I noticed that's the reason I came over here. There are people who are residents who actually have stickers on their car, and they're getting tickets by the DCR. I seen 2 people that got those tickets on there.
Was it street cleaning?
And it wasn't street cleaning, it was just resident parking. That's the reason why I came over to investigate.
Oh yeah, no,
So that's and we called down City Hall. City Hall has no record of the ticket. So you have
they won't.
exactly. So that could be a problem then, because technically you got the permit through the City of Boston. So it should go to the City of Boston.
No, not for these ones. These are different.
How's that different though? So it says resident of Fenway and Kenmore.
Yeah, but if you look at the sticker, it's a different sticker itself.
But how is it different if you get it from the City of Boston? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Did you actually see it? What does it say on the sticker?
The stickers say Fenway.
Does it just say City of Boston now?
It says a lot of them say City of Boston Fenway. Yeah.
Because there is City of Boston Fenway in the inner streets off here.
Yeah.
But the surrounding roadway is state, and then the inner streets.
So you have to get
There's 2 different stickers because it's a state roadway.
So you have to go to the state police to get a.
Well, not the state police, like you said, the DCR. I don't know who that
I'm gonna
is.
look into that. That's kind of.
You're right. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because a lot of college kids move in, and when they get the permit,
Right.
it's not a City of Boston permit. It's like a DCR type permit because it's their road.
Because two people.
The street cleaning, public works don't
Two people showed me a ticket, right? It said $40. This one over here said $30. It said $40.
That's why the 40 is BPD.
No,
BTD.
but it said DCR on it. It was a green ticket.
I don't even look at the, you know, I
Yeah, one said 40. This one said 30.
If I take it off and then I forget to put it on,
Yeah.
now you got me wondering.
So now that's why I'm curious to know how that works. Trust me, I'm gonna call and find out because that's very interesting.
Yeah, because it's like you said. You see how the seat, when you go to if you go 1 block in,
Right.
like this sign is green. And
It
white,
changes, yeah.
and it should say DCR on the bottom. The other ones that are in the inner streets, like see that even the pocket actually that says DCR.
Gotcha.
When you go in the inside, if you were to go to take your next right, that's
On Kilmarnock Street, yeah.
Yeah, you would see that the bottom side says BTD, Boston Transportation Department.
Right.
And out here it says DCR.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing because I'm kind of curious how's that enforced. And it's very interesting, but no, it has to be.
Yeah, I know what you're saying now that I look at it.
Because when you think about it, when someone called me and told me about it, I said, well, I have to look at it and see what's going on. And they showed me the ticket, and they showed me where their car was parked. Matter of fact, their car was parked 4 cars down. They have a resident City of Boston sticker. And
You know,
that's the thing I'm trying to figure out, because you only get them through the City of Boston. Where else do you get them from? Like, if you got the sticker, it says City of Boston on it, right? I think it just says City of Boston on there. Fenway Kenmore, it says. This one says Fenway Kenmore. Let's see what this one says over here. But when you get a Fenway Kenmore sticker, who you get it from?
Yeah. I'm gonna strap it down.
I'm trying to figure out where you get a Fenway Kenmore sticker from. It has to come from the City of Boston.
But I can't go slow and run.
It's interesting.
I just want to look at the stickers. I want to see what they say.
Fenway Kenmore. They all say Fenway Kenmore on there. That's kind of, now I'm trying to figure now where you have to get these from the City of Boston, right?
City of Boston, resident parking permit,
See?
Marty Walsh, mayor, which obviously he had, well, at the time
Right.
it was, and it got the City of Boston
Right.
seal.
That's City of Boston. So how is
Yeah.
you come from the City of Boston? Now I'm not making
this
this up.
is a state roadway.
Right. So how does that work?
Yeah. And what does the sign say?
This is Park Drive.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, so yeah, I thought this was its own stickers.
Yeah. No, they are the same stickers.
Yeah.
So if you park your car over here, no, they're all the same. See?
City of Boston seal. And then,
City of Boston.
What does the sign say? DCR, right?
DCR. So how is DCR enforcing the City of Boston?
I think maybe
Somebody's got a mistake going on here.
DCR.
Yeah, so DCR is enforcing the City of Boston's, I gotta figure how that works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be calling City Hall tomorrow and asking a whole lot of questions. I'm the guy to do it. And it's not you guys' fault, because you're told
I just always assumed it was a DCR sticker because I don't look.
Right, but the only reason why I thought it was something different until the person showed me the sticker. Then I said, "What's the City of Boston sticker?"
DCR, so you would figure DCR they would have their own stickers, but
Right.
technically it's the City of Boston. So
Right.
it is. And I know.
Now, if they didn't give that person that ticket, if they didn't give that person that ticket, I probably wouldn't have been over here. But the person ended up getting the ticket on their car, and I had to, I come by and investigate, see what's going on. Well, I'll call City Hall. I asked them because that's very interesting.
Very interesting.
And how is DCR enforcing the City of Boston's, and who gets the revenue, the City of Boston or DCR?
The ticket itself is
DCR.
It says Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Since that goes to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That could be a conflict of interest.
The U-Haul truck has a ticket, and I think it says DCR, which is Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So
Yeah.
they get it because they maintain the road,
Right.
snow plows, the street treatment.
Exactly.
It's state itself. So like Boston Public Works is not doing it, so that's probably where the funds go to.
But
Yeah,
it's
I know that sticker thing. Yeah,
it's kind of it's very it's good to figure out like
Right here. They're in DCR snow emergency.
yeah.
So if state has a pocket snow emergency, and Boston doesn't, the state will still enforce it.
They'll still enforce it, right?
Yeah, their road.
So now you gotta be able to distinguish which one's
Yeah,
which.
and being a college kid, anybody be like, oh, snow emergency. But not City of Boston's not, but the state does.
Right.
Then if
Now you got
this,
a problem.
Meanwhile, the City of Boston might not have.
Yeah, I
one.
noticed all the DCR stickers, and I know they do the whole Park Drive all the way
This just
down.
pretty much says that they installed the sign, and BT
Right.
has theirs right here. It says BTD.
Exactly.
Meaning that like it's from them. It's not
Yeah.
just a random person.
That's interesting though. That's very, very, very.
No, yeah, that's a good. You brought up.
You know what? And I just, know what? I'm not making this stuff up, man.
I just look at it and go usually, but like,
I know. You guys are doing what you're told to do.
Pictures,
Yeah.
and that's what we do. We take
Well-
our pictures before we hook it up.
Right. Well, the guy was gonna tow that car over there, then he stopped. I don't know why. There's a car around the corner.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because he saw me with the camera. I don't know. He could have told it. I didn't care if he told it or not.
If it didn't, he didn't think it had one, and then
No,
sometimes behind the tent you can't see.
No, it doesn't have one on it. It has the ticket. It has the ticket on it,
but no.
No sticker. I don't know. But I'll be hanging around the area for a little while.
Yeah.
All right, nice talking to you, my man. Be safe. Yeah. We learn something every day. All right, so apparently DCR tickets are being issued by the state police, and they're towing vehicles along Park Drive if you don't have one of these stickers on your vehicle. Now, from what I understand, state police issues them, and they actually tow your vehicle. But what was brought to my attention was a person had one of those on their vehicle. They had tinted windows where it wasn't, well, actually it wasn't that dark. It was no darker than this truck right here. But I guess the person didn't look in the right position of the window, because it was in the rear quarter of the window, which is back here, and they didn't look close enough to see it. So they got a ticket. They didn't get towed. So the question was, when they called down City Hall had no record of that ticket number. So the ticket said DCR on it. And DCR, they want you to appeal it online. There's no in-person appeal. So the question is, if you're doing it online, how is it not tied in with the city of Boston? And it's not. So that's the problem. You're getting a ticket that's not tied into the city of Boston, so it's not fair for the residents as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Just want to show you what goes on in the city. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I want to thank that person for giving me that input. A Fenway college student over here informed me about the issue that was going on in this area. So had they not gave that person that ticket, maybe I wouldn't even notice what was going on over here, because I see those tow trucks all the time. Never cared and wonder what they were doing. So yeah, I guess he didn't tow that car because he saw me recording. And the thing is it legal to tow those cars too? Because you're already getting the revenue once for the ticket. Is it necessary to tow it because it's just a non-resident sticker? That's the other issue that's going to be brought up. So if state police is authorizing this, we got to talk to Charlie Baker directly himself, because Charlie Baker is the head of the state police. Whether he knows it or not, he runs the state police. He's the highest official of the state police. All right, guys, I'm headed out of here. Some more food for thought in the city of Boston. Catch you guys on the next one.